Hello, beautiful people. How are you today? It is. This is Will, your host. Uh, Normally, I talk about investing. I haven't done this in a while, guys, so bear with me, okay? And yeah, you're going to get just a visual of me. I'm not going to go into charts right now. There's so many people out there that do charts, and they do pretty damn good job at the charting. Um, and we'll do a current status. Today is the 10th of August. CPI numbers came out this morning, which were better than estimates, but still bad on um, on the economy and what we can do to prevent going into. Well, we can't prevent recession. Okay, so we're in a recession theoretically. So what does that mean? And where should I put my money to work? Well, I wasn't a big crypto fanatic when I first started. I am now, but I wasn't before. So when I was looking into crypto, what crypto would I want to buy? Well, I looked at the top 50 cryptos and looked at the price valuations and looked at what they were doing. And the only one that made sense is a couple of friends of mine told me about Shiba Inu. And the only thing that I could find out that was about Shiba Inu was that they were doing a whole bunch uh, of utility trying to uh, raise uh, information on their coins. And majority of what they were doing was off of Twitter. Now I'm part of Twitter also. Um, I'm a big part of Twitter. So what I'm trying to get at that I wanted to get right straight across the board was that the only communication that was happening was between Twitter and then there is reporters. Now those reporters, like myself, tell you about the products that are available to you through uh, those marketing analysis of what was going on Twitter and Shidoshi's and on within Shiba Inu itself. Now, why did I pick Shiba Inu? Okay, for one, every time you come on Shiba Inu, and this is the best part, okay, the community. Community is a knockout, okay? Um, there's no shortage of people trying to burn as many coins as possible. And the best part about Shiba Inu, you cannot mint a single coin. Not one single coin can they go back and mint it and put it in the marketplace. So yeah, it seems like there's a lot of coins. It is a lot of coins, 589 trillion coins currently in circulation. And when they talk about massive burns, 1 billion tokens a day, and we're not there yet. We were there. We were doing very well. March, we burned a lot. AMC helped us out a lot. We had Matt Perry helped us out even more. He was doing burns on the side, gathering money that he was making off his channel, and then taking those profits that he was doing and burning those. And then anyone sending him money in, he would turn around and buy Shiba Inu coin and then burn it. So we had those people. And then we had Shiba Inu come up with their burn portal in June. Uh, Again, that said a lot because people could earn, or they believed they could earn, passive income burning Shiba Inu coin and earn their Satoshis. And that was a coin that they were giving them in lieu of. And then later on, we're going to get Treat, which is basically the exact same thing that Satoshis were for the burn portal. So when you burn your coin, you get your Satoshis. Your Satoshis turn into your passive income for helping the community burn off these tokens. Um, and then there was a thing about Shibarium coming out, Block 2 chain, on the Ethereum network. That's why Ethereum whales are buying Shiba Inu. Isn't because of um, um, isn't because that. Why would I put money into it? It's because it's a direct relationship with Ethereum. Direct relationship with Ethereum. So you can't have Shiba Inu without Ethereum. Ethereum is providing us with a blockchain, and we're going on top of that blockchain on a level 2, twice, 4 times, 5 times, 100 times faster than what is being established right now on the Ethereum network under their blockchain. So it would make sense why Ethereum would put money to work in Shiba Inu. And then the founder of Ethereum was given half the coins, 500 trillion coins, just handed to him. And he took those coins, 410 trillion of them, and burned them. Then he stuck another 20% of those coins and gave them to the India Relief Fund in the COVID crisis from the second wave, which was amazing because it exploited Shiba Inu big time and drove their price up drastically from there. Because it helped out India. It showed the world that Shiba Inu is for real. It showed them that Shiba Inu is the coin for everybody because it's so low. It's in the top 20 right now. It has been for the last year, and it's maintained its course. Now, people are stating that it won't last. Well, that means me and you and all the whales that have put in billions of dollars into this, that it's going nowhere. That's exactly what they're saying to you. Well, does that make sense? Would people put $1 million to work if they knew it was going to be gone? That doesn't make any sense. 10 million, 15 million. You know, some of these people are self-made millionaires by putting into Ethereum, and they're putting a lot of money into Shiba Inu because the founder of Ethereum is putting in his money into Shiba Inu. He's already invested trillions into Shiba Inu. So if he's invested in Shiba Inu, and Shiba Inu is affordable everywhere in the world, is adopted everywhere in the world, what makes you think you're smarter than those people that aren't sticking any money into Shiba Inu? That's what I'm saying to you. And there isn't enough coins for everyone in the world. That's the facts. Okay, everybody in the world can afford it right now, but not everybody can get it right now. And I've been telling Clay, Perry, Avi, we only need 250 million people to buy 1 million Shiba Inu coins. If we can do that, we offset the record. Okay, we offset the valuations. If we get 500 million, they own 500 million of you would own all the coins. You'd own them all. But was that feasible? No. Can it happen? Absolutely, but it becomes an individual personality that wants it. Now, if you want it, you have to go out and get it. How can you do it? There's Moomoo. There's Coinbase. Coinbase is in trouble. I'd avoid them. Okay? Webull. There's 140 platforms out there that you can buy Shiba Inu with. Now, which ones do I trust? Well, simple, but it's government regulated. Means you can't stake any coins. You can't lose any coins because it's not stakeable. And it's through the federal government, which means you pay taxes on it as soon as you cash out. Well, you don't have to pay taxes on it for the whole year. But your accountant, or I'll tell you, it's advisable that you put money away so that you can pay it. Now, and this is true, and everybody can back me up on this when you're doing accounting. When you want to take a loss on a stock, any stock, you want to take that loss. Okay, it's a dead end stock, and at the end of the year, this is what the government gives you. At the end of the year, you can cash out your stock, but you have to do it 30 days, and you can't buy back into it for 30 days in order to count that loss. Now, I don't know if they changed the policy or not, but I've been asking about it, and they haven't been able to give me a definitive answer on it. The reason why is because it's the exact same thing when you sell it at a profit. If you turn around after 30 days, within that 30-day period, you buy something else, they can't tax it. So let's say I sold my coin, I made $5 million. I have 30 days to reinvest it, and I don't pay taxes on it. But here's the thing. If I invest that into a dividend stock like BTB, Oxford, SSS, there's so many more, okay, and I invested in those stocks, I paid taxes on the dividends only because it's already in those stocks. So the only thing I'm going to pay taxes on is the dividends. I can get charged up to 13%, 12 to 14%, sorry, 12 to 14% taxes on that. Now I want to pay the minimum and then have the government come back and give me a slap on for the extra 2%. That's me. Okay, that's not you. You want to pay 15%? Here's the thing: you pay more, the government takes more. They don't give you any money back. They want to get paid to audit you. Period. So they're not. If you pay 15%, you're not getting it, that 1% all back to you. You're getting 40% back to you. That's the truth. Okay, if you pay 12%, 14%, you pay the 14%, they come back to you and they say you owe them $18. And you owe us back pay on the penalty on the $18. They're not joking around. They actually mean that. Okay, you owe them 20 cents. Well, you're going to cut them a check for 20 cents? I absolutely would cut them a check for 20 cents. Tell them it's in the mail. And it takes 6 weeks to get there. So it takes 6 weeks to get there. They got their 20 cents, they're happy. Now, that's not even worth the paper it's written on, but that's the government. That's exactly how they do it, and they don't care. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Now, most of us would go to the bank and tell them I'll pay them goddamn 20 cents, 25 cents out of my debit account immediately. Oh, they love you for it. Okay, because you know you're not going to write a check for 20 cents because the paper that's written on is worth more than 20 cents. That's just the facts. Anyway, not get away from things, but why are we here? Okay, why would I buy Shiba Inu? 195 countries accept Shiba Inu. When the market looks at where the buying is in the world, it is all over the world, people. 250 million is a drop in the bucket when it comes to the world economy. How much is it going to cost me if I'm a Filipino? 660 pesos buys me 1 million Shiba Inu coin. 660 pesos. What can you buy for 660 pesos? Well, I can buy 100 cups of coffee. That's true. Cup of coffee is this big, about that, like that. Okay, that's what you're going to get. Coffee like that for 5 pesos, get 100 of them. Okay, or you can stick it away and wait. If and when 250 million of us get together, we set the price. Just like in Babel, everybody sets the price of what they want. Everybody wants to be what? Do you want to be poor? Who wants to be poor? Who sets out to invest money to be poor? Name me one person that wants to do that. But how many of you want to be rich? What is your goal of rich? Well, if Shiba Inu goes to $1, I'm a millionaire. Granted, yeah. But if 250 million of you decide that I want to cash out at $1, there better be at least 40% of them want to buy it at $1. And they want to spend big money to buy it at $1, $50,000, $60,000 in big lots, because that's what's going to take to get rid of it from 250 million people trying to sell it at $1. But if you guys decide that, okay, I want to sell it, 10,000 people want to sell it at 50 cents. That's enough money. I can retire. You're in the Philippines, 50 cents is a lot of money. Period. Okay? 25 cents is a lot of money in the Philippines, US. Okay? And you have a million, 25 cents is a lot of money. So you probably sell. And you shouldn't have any problem selling a million, you would think, but you will have a hard time selling a million. A million is still a big number. We would need volumes of billions. Okay? Because you got to think 250 million people trying to sell it at that price. It's ridiculous. Okay, so for those born in North America or live in North America or live in Europe, theirs is not $1. Theirs is $2 to $3, $4 to $5, $6, $7, $8, $9. They're sitting in that range because in euros it costs you a fortune to live there. So you need the money. You need all that money because US doesn't mean a whole lot to you because you still got to transfer that money into euros, into fiat currency. And you're not going to do all of it because you need to keep some money in case it goes up even further. But you'll get rid of it 90% of it at $6, $7, $8 even. You'll be down to 10%, or if not 2% left of your holdings. And that's just the way it is. And the reason why I'm giving you this video and this feed is because I don't want to see them get missed out on huge potential here. And for disclaimer, like everybody else says, this is for entertainment purposes only. And 300 companies you can buy and sell Shiba Inu. Okay, you want to go to a restaurant? Guess what? There's 350 companies that you can sell your Shiba Inu to currently. There are 90,000 BTC machines in the US and in South America that you can now use to trade your Shiba Inu coin. So if you're in a Wealthsimple, you can't. Okay, the platform doesn't allow you to do any of that. The platform allows you to buy and sell the coin. So you can buy and sell the coin with the security knowing that you can buy and sell the coin without having it collapse because it's federal regulated. So if you use Netcoins, if you use Webull, if you use 160 different platforms you can buy Shiba Inu on, and everybody in the world can afford it. That's the thing that catches you. Even when it goes to 0.00009, okay, it's still going to cost you $100 to buy one Shiba Inu coin. $100 to buy one Shiba Inu coin. 1 million Shiba Inu coins. So you're a Shiba Inu millionaire. It didn't cost you that much. You had to pay more for it than someone who just bought it now. Okay? You have to pay $13 US. That's what I'm trying to tell you. It's better to get in now when it costs you nothing. Anything under a cent is nothing. You pay nothing for it. Don't expect anything out of it. Okay? That's the truth. Honest truth. If you paid nothing for it and you got nothing out of it, you got nothing. Okay? So for me, you and the picket fence and the multi-billionaires that got lots of money, sticking $1 million, $2 million into it is like you sticking $5 into it. Okay? It's not going to hurt you. 25 cents isn't going to hurt you tomorrow. If it does, then you shouldn't have an internet. You shouldn't have a phone. You shouldn't have a car. You definitely shouldn't have a roof over your head. I'm just saying. I'm just stating, right? Most of us that live in North America have these things, and 25 cents to us shouldn't matter one way or the other. 25 cents we can scrape up by looking under the couch, checking out under the cushions. That's what I'm saying. So when we need a lottery ticket, how much do you pay for lottery tickets? $50, $60. Big jackpot comes up, there's a $50 million pool. We would rather stick $50 million into a potential $60 million draw. Get a load of this. This is no word. I'm not lying. We would rather stick $50, $60 into a lottery draw that we would make $50 to $60 million on. In a heartbeat, like in a flash. Okay, we find the money to do this. And we do it every week. When the poll's up, we want to make the most money we possibly can on that lottery ticket, right? But if I told you you could buy 1 million Shiba Inu coin, leave it, forget it, what would you say to me? No, not doing it. But you have a better chance of it going to $1 than you win the lottery, and you only paid $13 for it. Leave it and forget it. And here's the best part: the platforms usually give you the money to invest it. So let's say you go to Well Simple and they gave you $25. But I only need $17 to buy 1 million. Yeah, exactly. They already gave you the money to put on it. So you didn't even invest your own money. So that's, to me, no brainer. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. I'm going to call it a night.
3 hours talking, huh?
Bye.
Who's that?